This is part two in a series on what's happening with Canada and US and tariffs and all that kind of stuff. And just to warn you, this is going to get heavier and heavier as I go along. But I think it's really important because America needs to wake up. On March 1st, our Prime Minister went to London. He was supposed to be going for a security summit. He was the only non-European nation that was requested to attend, and they were discussing the Russian-Ukrainian war. While he was in London, he took time to go and see the King Charles, and specifically, he wanted to talk to him about Canada's sovereignty and independence, and his country's concern about it. A matter of 2 days later, King Charles was out inspecting a British naval ship. And at that time, he wore Canadian honor medals while inspecting a British ship. It is felt by many people in the know who understand royal protocol and all of that kind of stuff and what usually happens and what usually doesn't happen. It is believed that that was a message sent to Donnie that we have Britain's backing and support. And I don't know if Donnie knows this. It might come as a bit of a shock to him. King Charles is our head of state. We have complete independence. We are a sovereign nation. But through our Constitution, he has some, figurehead roles. But he is our head. We are a Commonwealth nation. So then, when was it that the king invited Trump to come visit him? And that was just before Trudeau went and after, after the tariffs were put on the first time, before they were rescinded. We just heard on March 5th that our Department of Defense is putting money into a northern support hubs. He declared 3 areas, northern operational hub locations. And they're putting billions of dollars into that. It is so that there's an increased armed forces presence and responsiveness in the north on our border. These hubs are a dispersed network of logistical stations, this is quoting, which will extend armed forces' reach, reduce logistical restraints, and enhance support for military operations in the Arctic. All of these things scare the crap out of me, and they should scare the crap out of you too. Because in war, nobody wins. Nobody. So you wonder why Canadians are so upset. It's not the tariffs. We understand, we view the tariffs as an attack on our sovereignty. It doesn't matter who hurts more. Nobody wins in a tariff war. Nobody wins in any kind of war. We see it. Canadians see it. The rest of the world sees it. It's time for America to wake up and see it themselves, to see what this is really about. Donnie has already started exerting his power and influence over his own people. He's already going against your Constitution. He's threatening people. He's threatening other elected officials. He's telling colleges and universities that if they allow illegal protests, that he will cut their funding. Well, what's an illegal protest? Well, Donnie's already said that he is the law. So probably anything that speaks out against him. So much for your constitutional right to free speech. It's time to wake up, America. Part 3, I'm going to talk about people in the States who are really sorry that this is happening. I want to have a little one-on-one.